Okay, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Rosh Chodesh, vayeishev, Shabbos before Hanukkah. A lot of times it's actually is Hanukkah, but this year for Hanukkah. This way Hanukkah lines up with Christmas, and in my case, perfect. So just came out from the kotel. Well, got a little rain. So it's raining in Yerushalayim, raining in Beit Shemesh now. So thank God we started saying the Hiratza, unfortunately, because it's still a drought issue in Eretz Yisrael. So saying that Nenu right before Shema Kolenu in Eretz Yisrael. And here we go. Started saying it, and we actually got rain today. So far, pretty good start to the day. And also, I can't go bicycling today. So excellent day so far. Um, I was preparing for Hanukkah. Last year I started the Sivur Shalom Hanukkah, didn't finish it, but this year I'm gonna try to finish it. There's one really interesting piece talks about Chodesh, the Yevanim Gazru al Chodesh. So we know that the Yevanim want to stop the Takana of three things. So Shabbos, Mila, Rosh Chodesh. Shabbos, duh, obvious. That's a bris between Hashem and the Jewish people. So stop doing Shabbos. They're going to forget about God. I get that. No brainer. Bris Mila. Oh, if they don't do Bris Mila, also, it's called the bris. Literally, it's an oath between Hashem and the Jewish people, special for the Jews. Get rid of that. They lose this special kesher with Hashem. I get that. Rosh Chodesh. You got to pick the top three mitzvos to get the Jews not to do. Rosh Chodesh would not be in your top choices because, again, Rosh Chodesh, you put on a white shirt, you say Musaf, Lane, what's the big deal? Rosh Chodesh is probably the least important. The least important. It's not that important. Tzedakah is important. Tell Jews not to do tzedakah. Tell Jews not to do Korban Pesach. Something like that. So the Sivur Shalom has an interesting take on what Rosh Chodesh represents. It's a little bit more than just not saying Tachnun and laning and things like that. It has to really do with breaking this kesher with Hashem and losing hope, Yush. We know that the moon, two things about the moon, interesting. One is has no light of its own. It's literally dependent on light from the sun or the other stars, I guess. That's A, so it's like really nothing, just a big bowl of rock or something, or cheese. And the second thing about the moon is you see it and you don't see it. It gets bigger and bigger and it's full, then it waxes, wanes, and then it's gone. You don't see it. And Sir Shlomo says this is literally the existence of the Jewish people. um, why do we have this? We have in the beginning of the parsha, Yaakov just wants to vayeishev, just wants to live. Oh no, you can't just live. They live in Elam Haba. They shouldn't live in Elam Hazeh. What's the problem? Like, what's the big deal? Yaakov had a rough life. Why can't you just spend the last years in Beersheba or Hebron and just enjoy life with the kids and grandkids? No, that's not the role of a Jewish person. Um, Jewish person is have to treat this world like it's the prosdor, like it's the pathway. Um, if you go and travel somewhere, you don't complain so much about the car ride, about the plane ride, although it take a while. You do complain a bit, but the place you're getting to is the main thing. You get to Florida, then it's horrible. Then you have a complaint. But on the way to Florida, no, that's the Mitzias. You're traveling to the place, so it's gonna be a little cramped. It's not gonna be great. You're not gonna eat the best food. You're getting to that place, and that's kind of what the avos are known for. That's what the avos are known for. That's literally the past few weeks. That you never have, parashas where everything's going great for them. Avram had nisyonos, Yitzchak had issues, Yaakov, Yosef, the Shvatim, and the Sivur Shalom says, if you think about it, when have we not had issues as a Jewish people? You look back, maybe the days of Shlomo, the only time the Jewish people's existence where they literally were on top and had no one kind of aiming at them was a small takufa with Shlomo Melech. That was it. Even David had wars after David, after Shlomo. There's a civil war. The only time you really have shalom is Shlomo. We forget about Beis Mikdash, just shalom, just basic peace. Very, very few times, that thousands of years, 70 years, 80 years. And as Jewish people, Steve Shulman says that that's our existence. We know that this world isn't for just to play around. You want to be the chosen people. You want to be Zolcha the Torah. You have to kind of purify. You have to get purified and work through these issues, which literally was what the Marva Shemus talks about. What Yosef understood. Yosef knew this. Yosef knew telling these dreams to the brothers was not going to be pleasant for the brothers. But he knew they had to kind of get to Mitzrayim. He knew he had to establish them in Mitzrayim. They had to come out of Mitzrayim to be able to get the Torah. And to get this, they had to really work on themselves. They had to go through this rough time. They had to go down to Mitzrayim. They had to be embarrassed in front of Mitzrayim and older people. They literally had to go through this sorrows to the point where they recognized what they did was bad. They cry before Yosef. They cry. And this kind of gets them back together. And Yosef knows to get the Torah, to get to this, they have to go to Mitzrayim. And to get through Mitzrayim, this Kura Barzo, this purification process has to take place. And Yosef kind of puts the wheels in motion to let things go, and it actually ends up in Mitzrayim and to go out of Mitzrayim to get the Torah. So these wheels had to come, that puts the wheels in motion. Whenever Shem talks about this, this is kind of really what the lesson of Hanukkah is. One of the lessons is, yeah, is that there's a light. Hanukkah is the light, and it's kassis. Olive oil, you can't just get it. You have to beat it. You have to literally, talks about, you have to press the olives, you squeeze the olives to get the light, to get the beautiful light of the menorah. And it's kind of really what the Siva Shalom talks about, is the kesher of Chodesh and Hanukkah, and also the Parsha, really. Just like to get to the Torah, trial tribulations, just like ourselves in this world, we have to unfortunately go through rough times. Some days better than others, especially in this kufa where we're living, Eretz Yisrael, in America, all over the world. But we believe, we trust in Hashem that these dark times are just a prelude for better times. This week we looked at the Ali Shor, who says when you look at Hafach Lavan Taru, you look at the Mitzorah, if you're covered with Saras, you're Tahar. So you don't look at Saras is that, oh, this is terrible, this is horrible, this is the worst thing. It's actually a hachana for Taharis. And that's how we really have to approach our lives. Even though things look bad, instead of looking at things as a churban, we look at it as the step before Mashiach. And this way we kind of look at things a little bit more positive. And hopefully we have an end to this Milchama, but not just end Milchama, but really a step on the right way towards Mashiach. And that's the ultimate Geula, the absolute redemption, and the absolute light. And hopefully this is the last Hanukkah. Hopefully we don't get the Hanukkah. Hopefully Mashiach before Hanukkah gets here. But either way, hopefully this is the last experience of darkness that we ever have. If you want to speak to you, Shabbat Shalom and Hanukkah Sameach.